Hello, everyone. I'm Jack Irvin. Alongside me is Jason Candell. Jason, last game, Washington was able to win 3-1, but it was highlighted by the pitching of both teams. Let's start off with Michigan State.
Yeah, for Michigan State, used more often out of the bullpen lately for MSU compared to being an opener.
And to the second baseman, and takes it for an easy out. Michigan State gets the first out of this game.
Yeah, well handled by Michigan State there. It's going to be that command and the way she handles these full count approaches or these 3-1 counts that MSU is going to have to handle right there as she gives up a walk to Jaden Glad.
Just like you said, Jaden. And hit out into right field, and it's put out as Glad will tag up and advance to second. That's some great fielding.
Flores was the one who scored her on that double, so we'll see if that magic can continue.
And it's hit out to Coffinger, and she gets under it for the third out. Had some watts, but Michigan State is able to corral it. We'll go now to the bottom of the first inning. Stay tuned.
Stay just inside.
And hit towards short, thrown over for an easy out.
I don't know if that was easy. Hannah Hall was sprinting out to beat that one. Search for foul balls here at Sekia Stadium.
Full count pitch. And low and away for a ball. That's Dulcich
From St. Joe's just a few seasons ago.
And that would get through infield for a single.
Michigan State's got 2 ducks on the pond right now, and a runner in scoring position with Hannah Greer coming to the plate. Michigan State's not grounded into a double play all season.
Let's hope you are wrong, as just had an error, bobbled it. You almost jinxed us.
Count to even right back up.
And popped up. Third baseman gets under it for the second out in this game.
Giselle Alvarez, who's going to open the second inning.
Opportunity for Michigan State's offense. And hits off the pitcher as they'll score a run. Already 1-0 in the bottom of the first.
Dolazecki comes home as another play on the stays in the infield. The Michigan State's able to capitalize on that. Riley Peshek, a little bit too much for her and Stevie Hansen to handle as Natalia Kenyatta gets on. And Kendall Smiley's at the plate now.
Yeah, as you can see, it was a liner right to the pitcher. Tried to glove it, but support Spartans no matter what sport it is. Again, chopped to second base for the easy out. And that'll retire the side.
Yeah, Alvarez made the Pac-12 all-freshman team a season ago.
And lines it to Coffinger for an easy single.
That one was smashed into right field. That's sung. She had some adversity in the first inning, now facing some early adversity with no outs now, with Sophie Mazzola at the plate.
Throws it to first. But Alvarez already had ideas as she gets in at second. Going for second. And into the gap into left field. And I'll already have an RBI for the Washington Huskies.
Yeah, Alvarez managed to...
Another look at this run stored. Great, solid contact.
Yeah, nice in the bottom corner of the zone. Mazzola was exactly moments all year, but this is as big as they come in this game.
And gets into the gap in left field. And will be in there at third base.
Sailed right over the head of Peyton Conroy.
Grounded out in the first inning. And takes it for a ball as she will take her. And gets a piece of it, and they will call that foul.
Another pitch where where it just hooks foul. It's moments like these, full counts, 2 outs, that change the trajectory of games.
And popped up. And Holly will get under it for the out, as that would retire the side. The 3-2 pitch. Outside. That's another walk.
Base runner advancing, then the hitter at home plate. And that's what I think we've seen a little bit, that she's getting rattled with Hansen.
And hit over to what can be electric anytime. Outside she goes for second, and she's out. What a throw.
Look at the quick pop time right there from Jaden. Now her and her super long ponytail are dialed in.
And called strike on the full count pitch. I'll retire. It's been the bright spot on this team as is popped up. Smiley will get under it for the first out in this inning.
DeBoer's made a year. They are dead last in the conference in fielding percentage entering the day, but they're making some good plays today.
As another quick out, as that is handled by Peyton Flores, up to bat 1-1 on the day, and hits a high fly ball out into center field. Dolzetsky gets under it to end the inning.
Giselle Alvarez.
Yeah, it was a quick 3 up and 3 down. Dolzetsky gets one into the gap. She's rounding first, and she'll get in there for a double.
First extra base hit than they did Romano a day ago.
Yeah, just like you said. And grounder to third base. Alvarez gets under it. Good opportunity for Michigan State.
Yes, definitely testing Stevie Hansen early in this one, and another one right to Alvarez. These ground balls to third base are not providing Michigan State the opportunities as another one who's got that light tower power.
And hits it out in the left field. Home run, just like we talked about. A 2-run shot.
That Britt Bashirs might have heard my commentary and decided, I'm going to prove Jason Candell right. Beautiful 2-run shot to left field right there. Was all over that one.
Yeah, she got all of that. She got all of that pitch. You can just tell, right? She hit that. Everyone knew, even in the crowd, that ball was out of there. I don't know if it went into the red cedar, but actually, I can see it right there. Not into the red cedar, but
and I'm not trying to, but she's really struggling right now with getting some momentum. Double, homer, walk in this inning alone. And
Huskies bullpen, as looks like we have number 3, Riley Rabin, and that goes to left field for the easy out. Sophomore out of Battleground, Washington, and that is a slow-moving ball as Michigan State was not able to come up with it.
That was perfectly placed right there.
Though that's maybe not the hit that you want, you can see that was low as it did get. Just got a hold of it, but you got yourself on base.
Took advantage of the lefty-lefty matchup right there.
And that's got a chance. Gone! Savatasi, 2-run shot in the top of the 4th inning. She got a hold of that one, I can tell.
And that game is tied straightaway center right there. Madison Taylor gives up a 2-run shot, and we are knotted up at 3 here.
It's deja vu, as we saw in the last inning. Britt Bashirs, same way both these teams have now gotten scores off those 2-run shots.
Shaken up just like with Stevie Hansen for Washington.
And popped up. Dolzetsky under it for the first out in this inning.
Didn't have to move very much to get that one. corralled that one just on the Spartan logo right there.
You got JC Schuler and Carson Cassidy both warming up in the bullpen. Swing and a miss for a strikeout. Got Ava Carroll up to bat. 2 outs, and that pitch hits her. That shoe will go to first base. Popped up. Dolezecki under it to finish out the inning.
Thought that was going to go to the Bermuda Triangle between the second baseman, short. Become a frequent starter. Here to 19 game is their 19th game she's appeared in for MSU this year. She cuts on and misses that one to go down on strikes.
Yeah, as you can see, it wasn't.
Yeah, that slider rose, and Morgan Reimer had Conroy fooled on it to get her on strikes.
And what a great way to get on base for Coffinger. A little bit of a roller for Michigan State.
Ollie hits the ball hard. You saw it sing off the bat there.
And looks like that almost was a drop third strike, but
she's known for creating those swings and misses, and Michigan State struggling to handle it right now.
Dolezecki's hit is not enough, as is taken care of by Florida, though it didn't. But it's about as good as you can ask for a softball game. So it's hit out. And that will go into the Red Cedar River. DeBoer with a home run.
That's her 16th of the season, Alexis DeBoer. She's living up to why we see her as the most important hitter in this lineup. Breaks the 3-3 tie, gives Washington the lead.
Just see, just got all of that out into center field. What a hit. Goes to show how dangerous she can be. As you take a look at Washington's success over the last 2 seasons, 2024 was 32-15, and that pitch will hit Flores on the elbow.
That's the second Washington where you can tend to get, where you got to take advantage of it, where
Chopper. And out at second. Number 24 single in the second inning.
Might be Savatasi too, though. A lot of producing Huskies today.
And Dolezecki is under it.
Good play by Dolezecki. Had to track that one a little bit. And Savatasi's trying to make some deja vu happen here.
And chalk it up. First strikeout. The count is Reimer. And that misses again for ball. And big swing and miss, thrown over to first.
They wanted to check on Vila nearly. Wells this past year has resulted in has helped Michigan State work on their struggles in the power department.
And again, a ball. 2 runners on base now. Is up behind, Kenyatta. And a swing and a miss.
It's her second strikeout.
And it's got a chance. And it's out of here for a home run. Colette Allen. Already her 4th on the year.
3-run pinch hit home run.
It was going somewhere deep.
The Redlands transfer. Call her the mailman because she just delivered in a key moment for Michigan State.
Gets all of it on that uppercut of a hit. I can see Her team's about as thrilled as she was. 2-run lead. You can definitely tell, like you said, the energy has shifted for this Washington Huskies on defense. And swing and a miss, strikes her out as that will retire the side.
After the 5th inning. So is history on their side today, Jack?
As Schuler gets it for the easy outs. And popped up. Kenyatta under it for a quick out.
JC Schuler pitching
6th inning.
Full count here for Ava Carroll.
And is hit to Dolcesti, and she takes care of it. And hits it to Reimer, and she puts it for this 2-run lead. And that is a ball.
Pulling bases on the air, never been caught.
And swing and a miss, struck her out. That's the 6th strikeout. Paid for helping these teams get success.
Turn around a program in just 1 year.
And misses the zone. That'll put 2 runners inning and take it to the top of the 7th for the Huskies. And swing and a miss. 7 on the day for Reimer. Counts at 3-0. And Kenyatta comes up with it, makes a great play, throws the first for the first out in the top of the 7th inning.
What a beautiful play right there from Natalia Kenyatta, the freshman. Talk about production as a freshman.
And it's popped up. And Smiley is able to get under it for the 2nd out in this inning. 1-1 pitch. Chopper. And a shortstop puts it away. Peyton Conroy, as Michigan State will take the win. 6-4 here at Satia Stadium. This game really had it all, Jason.
Absolutely, it did. Michigan State improves to 14-24, a win they really needed to stay afloat in that Big Ten tournament conversation.
Yeah, just like you said, especially Dana win against a good Washington Huskies team like this. It was really those long ball plays, those home runs that made a difference. And